Today I would like to show you guys what I have for my son for his 4th grade for the upcoming school year for 2021-2022. So first off, we have his readers here. He has been using Pathway readers for years, and we're just going to continue using them. So with these readers, he reads them aloud to me every day. This is the 5th grade book. This is where he is at. He's halfway through, and we're just going to continue just having him read to me out of it every day. So these stories are about families and farm life and good moral character, so I really enjoy them. They are originally made for the Amish. So this is the 5th grade book, and this is the 6th grade book. And if you guys are interested in these readers, there are workbooks that go along with them as well. We don't use the workbooks, I just have my son read them out loud to me. So in the 6th grade book, they actually have some questions to go over after you've read it. So that is for reading, and then we have handwriting. We're continuing on with Zehner Bloser. This is the 4th grade book, and it does have cursive. And we have used Zehner Bloser since kindergarten with my son, and we're just going to continue. This is one of the older books, and so if you guys are interested in this program, there are definitely some newer looking books, but I really like the manuscript and the cursive style, and that is why I've chosen Zehner Bloser, because it is a more traditional way of forming the letters. So that's for his handwriting, and then we're going to give IEW a try this year with my son. So we haven't used it with him yet. So my daughter has used the Student Writing Intensive Group B for the last 2 years, and so I thought we would give this a try for my son with the Group A. So this level is for if your child is in 3rd through 5th, you would start with Group A. So I'll probably do a separate review on this program if you'd like to know more about it. So there are DVDs to watch, Mr. Pudawa, Teach How to Write, and then there's the student pages here, the teacher notes, and the student handouts. So that's what we're going to give this a try. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll probably go slow. He's never had a writing program before, so we'll probably just take it slow and go at his own pace. Next, we have math. He has been using Saxon math since kindergarten, and we're just going to continue on. It has worked really well for him. So we're going to be doing Saxon math 5-4. We've already done the first 10 lessons in here in this last school year, and it's going really well so far. I do have a review on this book if you're interested in looking at it in more detail. I really like Saxon because it is a spiral method. It has a lot of review, and it's just a nice rigorous program. So I really like Saxon. So that is for math. For spelling, we're going to continue with All About Spelling. We are currently in level 3 with him. We are about 1/3 of the way through this book, and we're just going to continue using it. It's working out really, really well for him. I do have a review of level 1 and level 2 if you're interested in seeing what this program is all about. So this is the teacher book here for All About Spelling. Next, for grammar, I am going to be using with my son Abeka again. Last year we used Abeka for language for grade 3, and it worked out really well, so we're going to continue using it for grade 4. Now we're not going to be using the writing portion of this book, just the grammar portion. So let's find a grammar lesson. So this is putting in the apostrophes and underlinings. Place the correct mark of punctuation in each box. Place in the commas. So this is what we will be doing for grammar. Now for science, I haven't made up my mind between 2 programs. We are either going to be using Abeka or Apologia, and I'll show you both. So this is the 4th grade Abeka science book, and then there is a health book for 4th grade that goes along with it. So the reason we might use Abeka is because I really like Abeka Academy, and I like how that teaches the student for you, and they can do it independently. So I might have him do this year. So this is the 4th grade Abeka science book. Or we may continue using Apologia, and I'll show you one of those. I have a bunch of Apologia reviews of these science books if you're interested in seeing what those are all about. So we've already done about a third of this last year. We may just continue on with Apologia if I decide to do this with him instead of the Abeka. So with the Apologia, the parent will read it out loud to the student and you do it together. And you can get notebooking journals that go along with this if you're interested in having like worksheets as well. So it's either going to be Abeka or Apologia this year, or maybe both. For some fun things for him, we have maps and geography, and he's already done some of this last year. This is just for fun. He enjoys maps and geography. So once a week is how often that we do this one, and this is just a fun book. There's a lot of fun activities toward the beginning with maps. And then in the back we have more of the geography, latitude and longitude and hemispheres. So he likes to look at this book. Here's some grids. I like this, Getting to Pirates Island. So this is fun. So this is just for fun for him. He really enjoys this book. And then another one that he really enjoys is the Mindbenders books. So he's already done book 1 last year, and he's going to continue with book 2 this year. And I do have a review for Mindbenders as well if you're interested in checking out what Mindbenders are all about. These are like logic puzzles. And the Critical Thinking Company's books, a lot of them are reproducible for your family, so you can use them over and over again. And we also have piano lessons with me. I teach my kids piano, so my favorite books to use are these Piano Adventures by Nancy and Randall Faber. And so we're just going to continue on using Piano Adventures for his piano lessons. Now for our group subjects, we're going to be using Artistic Pursuits for art. We have used Artistic Pursuits for years, and this is the grade 4 through 6, book 1. And so even though my daughter is going to be in 8th grade, she's going to do this with us. We're just going to do it all together. So in this one, there's a lot of drawing with the pencils and sketching and things like that. So this is what we'll be doing for art this year. And I do have a review of this and a flip through as well, if you'd like to look at this in more detail. We really like Artistic Pursuits, and we like all of the projects. Another group subject we have is history, and we have been using Story of the World for years. This is going to be our 8th year using Story of the World, and this is volume 4. So this is the modern age. And I do have a review on Story of the World if you're interested in looking at this in more detail. And this is something that I read aloud to the kids. Now you can get CDs that read them for you, so you don't have to if you're interested in that. But I like how it makes history in a story form. And my kids actually really, really love history, and I think it's because of these books. So this is for history. And then we have Bible that we do. I just read out of the Bible. I don't have a particular curriculum. And then lastly, I read books to the kids. I call it literature. We do it, it's a read aloud basically, and we do it at the end of the day. This is just a Hardy Boys book I just picked up to show you guys an example. But we try to read classic literature. This is not classic literature, but this one was a fun one that we're reading over the summer. But I like to read things like Little House on the Prairie and Charlotte's Web and things like that. And so we do that every day at the end of the day. And again, it's one of my kids' favorite things is to do the read alouds at the end of the day. So those are all the things I have for my son for 4th grade. If you guys have any questions about any of the things, leave your question in the comments below and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.